And we should be live. Cool. So yeah, we'll get started in just a second. All right, who's here? Skepsis D's here. Of course, Skepsis D's here. What's up, Skeps? How you doing? It's good to see you. Nat's here. Majora Wolf 29. I see notif. I click. Thank you. Thank you so much. DVD did a waving symbol, and YouTube was like, "Let me hold this for review." What's up, DVD? Hey, Polka Latte. We have
hello, everybody.
Ooh, let's turn that down. Okay, say something else.
Something else?
That sounds better. Okay. Kristen Mike is here. Anthony Browning's here. Hello. We are 15 minutes early. A little bit early, but that's okay. Lily just went to sleep a little early, so I thought, we're all set. We're ready to go. I've been working on my project anyway. I might as well just get it started, right?
Let's get it started.
I'll just do a recording. I'll just click the red button that says rec. I'll be like, how's it going, everybody? I'm Drifty from Driftwood Gaming, and I'm joined with the beautiful, lovely, talented T.
Hello.
And we're going to be working on RPG Maker MZ today. RPG Maker MZ is still 20% off, by the way. If you guys want to pick it up on Steam, I would pick it up. I would pick up like 7 of them and give them to the family members. Just kidding. I'd probably only buy 1 or 2 because that's all I would really need. But there you go. I think I've already bought like 12 copies of MZ. I mean, I didn't pay for all of them. I paid for a few of them, but we've already given away a bunch. Other people has given me money to buy them for people, which we've done. And in December, I predict we'll have more copies of MZ to give away. We're going to be doing the month of giving and doing lots of giveaways in December. So you definitely want to stick around in December.
Yes, definitely.
How's it going? Wolf Emblem Studios, Christian Micah.
Stuff away.
Eleanor the Dark, how are you doing today? So I have been working on this pacify system. I'll show you where we're at right now. So you get into a battle, and instead of fighting, you can choose to pacify. And if you pacify, it raises this little percent bar down here. And the numbers how much it raises, I'm still trying to figure out the numbers to make it right. But right now it's going to go a random number between 10 and 25%, and then add your pacify skill on top of that. And I want to make it so that your skill level goes up as well. So let's go ahead and do pacify. Boom. You can see that the bar raises up. And you don't actually have to fight. You can just work on your defense and your evasion. You don't need to work on your attack and magic attack if you want to go a pacify run. And once you fully pacify the encounter, it basically kills the entire counter. But we're not going to say they die. We're going to say they run away. They've been pacified, right? So I fully pacified the encounter, and there we go. They run away, but of course they drop loot and experience because, I want you to also be leveled up. Otherwise, it'd be hard to balance. So that's the way it's going to work. You can just pacify the entire... No, I don't know exactly how far we're going to go with this system. I don't see why I would take it out at this point. We have our little time system as well that's going on. Do you... Oh, you're going to hit headphones for that over there? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. What's up, Eternals, Atharsis, and Human Being?
I'm judgmental in games.
Goblins love pacifiers. So the pacifism starts at 0%. I'm sure we'll make some skills to make it start. Oh my gosh, you know what I forgot to do?
What'd you forget to do?
I forgot to turn it back to 0 for some reason. Let's see. It shouldn't just go straight to 118%. There's still some bugs. We're working out bugs. Yeah, we gotta fix these bugs. So I'm using an action sequence using Vigistella plugins. Vigistella put an update out for the skill react system today, and I just put that in self-promo. You can check that out to get the most recent update. Be sure to keep your plugins up to date. If you've already purchased them, you don't have to purchase them again. You can just click on the top part on itch.io where it says download. It says you already own this, and just click download and get the most recent version. And then to use them, you just put it in game, open folder, put them in your JS plugins folder right there. And then when you're in here, you can select all, and then refresh. Oops, select all. Oh, okay, select all. Why is it doing that? I'm gonna do Control A and then right click, refresh, boom, and then hit apply and then boom, and they're all up to date. Yeah, very cool. All right, so looking at this action sequence, I really like how action sequences work now because it's just a common event that you can do other things with. I did find in some situations, not everything works. So I have a problem here with abort battle. So inside of an action sequence, I don't know, I haven't done enough testing. I know that abort battle works on its own with no plugins and nothing. Just calling a common event that aborts the battle will work just fine. But if you're using the combination of plugins that I'm using, which is mostly just Vigistella, but we can say it's probably, wait, why do I have two VS Battlecore here? Whoa, something weird happened. My plugins got put out of order. This needs to be brought down here. Oh, I know what happened. Lily happened. My 1-year-old likes to grab the mouse. Like if I get up to go to the bathroom, she'll run to my computer and grab my mouse and start clicking and doing stuff, which is very dangerous because bad stuff can happen. I wonder if that's the problem there. That might have been a problem. So Lily must have reorganized my plugins. That's hilarious. Let's see if it aborts battle now. Oh, I also have to figure out what's up with the slime caster. I have a bug with the slime caster. Maybe it's this one of the skills he's using. It takes 10 TP to use Splat, and that's his only move. That's why sometimes he doesn't do anything. So that's the problem there. That should have fixed it. Okay. Spelling alert. It should be pacify. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's one S. There's a C. Shut up. Shut up. I know this. Everything is spelled wrong. Okay, I'm going to just have to go through and fix this. Thank you. Thank you. We'll get it. We'll get it all taken care of. Don't worry about it. Spelling. Everyone has this issue. I thought it looked weird. Okay, save. Thank you, Brian Perez. Thank you. Let's go to the common events here. Let's change this. I've got it spelled wrong multiple times. So this is 35, pacify skill. There we go. I spelled it wrong in like 10 locations. There we go. Boom. Okay, let's test it out and see if it just aborts battle. Because if it would abort the battle, then you wouldn't have like any loot. Is it already loaded? Is it already playing? That's probably the problem there. Okay. MZ doesn't come with a built-in spell check, but chat does. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh.
That's too bad.
Still this, I gotta adjust the skill name still.
I wish it had a built-in spell check.
I know, that would be a great addition. It'd be a fantastic addition. Maybe in the next one. MZ Ace! Do you think they're gonna do the Ace ever again? I don't know if they'll do the Ace again. The slime is kicking my butt. That's okay. Nope, it doesn't abort battle. I'm doing pretty good, Brian. Thank you for asking. I feel much better this week than I did, in the past month or two. Because it's just so much stress, IRL. But things are working. Things are working, and that's really, really good. I have a couple of errors here. I don't want it to show decimals. I don't understand why it's showing decimals. Also, it should be clamping, and it's not clamping. So that's a weird issue. I wonder if I can fix that in the HUD maker. It's this little one right here. Oh, I can. Return. Oh, but then I have to. Okay, inside of this one, right? No, hold on. No, I want to math clamp the entire thing. Okay, here we go. Math dot round. No, I want to clamp. No, round. Just round. Plus, I don't need that space there. That'd be fine. Confirm this. Confirm this. Save this. Save this. Save this. Because it's just a display. I mean, it could still be 0.1. It won't make much of it. 0.0000001. I don't know how it's really getting that. I think it's because I'm assigning a random value to it, and that I guess that makes sense. 13%. I can raise that font size too. You know what's great about the HUD maker is I can do that on the fly. Let's go with font family. Doesn't even have to be the same font. It can be its own thing. We'll do this one. And then font size 36. Outline 3. Confirm. Save, save, save. And when I come back, it's just update. There it is, 20. I don't like the font color, the font. I don't like the font change. Let's change it back to something else. This one. But we'll make it mucho grande. Not sure. Still struggling to find the right one. Let's try this bold one. Save, save. It looks too... I mean, it's very legible. Also, let's move the pacified like this. Oh, is it shift? Or is it... Hold on, shift. No, it's alt, control. Is it alt? Alt? I wanted to ignore the snap for just temporarily. Control, shift. Control, shift. Beautiful. Beautiful. So good. Thank you, thank you. Boom. Maybe a little more space. Control, shift, left click, move it out some. Save, save, boom. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Why not? That sounds good, right? When you look at it, does it sound good to you? I mean, it's kind of not amazing to have a bunch of different fonts. So I'm considering just changing all of the fonts, actually. I'm not dead set on the fonts, and I normally wouldn't do that, like mid-project, change your font. What's up, Gunnar Wall? How you doing? Veroclaws here. Eternal Zatharsis is here. Someone should make a spell check plugin. I think SRD made a spell check plugin for MV.
It would be great if it were built in, though.
It should be built in.
That would be so much better.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
So once again, it jumps over 100%, and it shouldn't, because I'm clamping it. It also does an abort combat. So that's why I just have him die. Which is fine. I'm not going to worry about why it doesn't abort combat, because once I thought about it, I'm like, it should just kill the troop anyway, and I'm using change enemy HP on the entire troop decrease by a variable that I set to 1 billion at the beginning of the game and allow death. So I can just get rid of the abort battle anyway. It doesn't work for this setup. I think it may have something to do with combination of CTB The arrow keys may nudge. Interesting. It's 2020. SS can be C if it wants to be. Yeah, I mean, we live in an age of alternative reality, right? People can just choose what they want to believe now, and then, like, it doesn't matter if it's true anymore. Scary times, man. So anyway, I want to add to a variable when I, another variable, like a counter, a pacify skill counter. And then when that gets to a certain amount, it goes up a point. Let me run a conditional here. We'll do a new conditional. Because I'm thinking, how would you level up your pacify skill? By using it a lot? I don't know. Maybe by investing something else. Maybe we don't do that here. I've done that before and it works, but then it's I've noticed skills are weak at the beginning of the game and too strong by the end of the game. What kind of game am I making? An RPG. I'm making an RPG. Does that satisfy your answer or your question? What's up, Tiny Goblin Productions? How you doing? Class soon? What are you studying, Tiny Goblin? Yeah, of course it's an RPG, but it's I'm calling it a clicker RPG. I don't really have a name for it yet. I'll name it when it comes time to name it. Right now it's Drift Clicker RPG, but if I think of a cool name at some point or somebody says a cool name, and I'm like, oh yeah, we'll use that, we'll do that. As long as it's not already used or taken by some other game. You teach math? That's cool. You gonna teach at 1:30? I thought this was a fishing simulator. It is. It's just not, you just can't see it yet. You don't see my vision. It starts off with a typical JRPG with pacify system, but then it turns into a fishing simulator once you get to the end game. The end game is all about mounting fish on your wall of your house. I do want to do that though. I want to make the player have a house that they can purchase in town, and then they can upgrade it with things. And when you upgrade your house, it also applies other things. Empire of Driftwood. I don't know if I want to put Driftwood in the name of the game again. Like, it seems to be a continuing theme. Even though the biggest one never got released. I started a story. We have an actual storyline. Of course, I'm just jumping into the game to skip it because we don't want to see it 100 times. But if I go to the Awakening, you can see it has a storyline. A very basic storyline. This is the whole story right now. That's it. Yep. And then you run around and stuff. I think in town we should add another button option thing that will allow the hiring of a mercenary. But I think maybe I should just incorporate somebody joins you in town. Like when you go into the town, you get another little bit of text that says, I don't know, something. So it has as much story as the old 80s RPGs. Got it. Yeah. Ultimately, I just want it to be a fun game to play, but I mean, it's got to have some story. All right, what was I thinking about as I'm going to do a conditional branch here. And we'll use another variable and we'll call it oh no, I scrapped that idea because I wanted to do maybe skill learn system to add passives, and then the passives will just change a variable. Huh. Or maybe I make it storyline related and I give the player options. Could you make a special drop off of enemies off they die by pacify? Then you could spend that item to level up the pacifies. Oh, a special drop. You know, I could do like a conditional I don't know if I want to do that exactly. I think maybe I'll just make enemies on some of the rare drops. They'll drop like a certain stone or orb or some kind of shard or something. And then you can redeem that for many different things. It's like a currency, an alternative currency, rare drop currency. And then you can choose to spend that currency to raise your variables of Pacify, or you can like enhance other stats. Let's do that. I like that idea. We'll use sort of what Eleanor is saying, but also slightly different. Counter Pacify skill, right? What do you mean counter Pacify skill? I think some battles you won't be able to pacify, or I don't know, because there's something about, I don't know, maybe even boss battles, but I think we'll make some kind of counteraction. Yeah, that's a good idea, Poke Latte. Vino with a $2 super chat. How you doing, Vino? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Didn't realize we were early today. Hello, all. Yeah, I just wanted to get the stream going since I was working on my project. Lily had just gone to sleep, and T's doing some work over here. And I'm like, I'm just working on my project anyway. I might as well start the stream.
I ain't got time to play games. I gotta play games for work.
She's actually playing games for work. That's true. You have to judge games for a game jam.
Yes, it's my job to be judgmental. I take it very seriously.
Thank you for the super chat, Vino. It's good to see you. Yeah. So let's make an item. Let's make a rare drop item here, and we'll call it I'm going to be inspired by an icon. Scroll down to a random spot. One of these icons is going to inspire me to name some kind of, here, this rainbow orb. No, maybe because it's weird centered. This rainbow gem. We'll call it a prismatic gem. Beautiful, right? Prismatic gem. This word wrap. A rare item found off creatures.
Hi, Eleanor.
Of the wild. Can be used for many upgrades. Many types of. Can be used for many things. Choose carefully what you do with it. Yeah, there we go. It can be sold too. We'll make it so that it's something that is expensive and can be sold. It's a 5,000, so it'll sell for 2,500. But I don't want them to be bought. No, maybe 10,000. Maybe not too rare. This will be a regular item with no scope and no occasion, not consumable. And as you go throughout the game, you'll have a lot of different people asking for these prismatic gems, and each of those people will do different things, and you have to decide where you want to spend it. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. Do I have the conditional drops? Have they made the conditional drops plugin for MZ yet? Vigistella I'm referring to. I haven't put them all in here, so just because I don't see it here doesn't mean I don't have it in here. Let me just scroll through. Extra enemy drops. There it is. Okay, I don't think I put it in there yet. I did. It's right there. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Extra enemy drops. Let's scroll down and find the forced enemy drop. Conditional drop is what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, hell yeah, I have this plugin, and that's what makes all the little items fly out. The visual drops thing. The following note tags are related to giving enemies additional drops with more control over probability rates. So we'll make it item drop ID and then percentage. Or let's do name. so I can remember. There's the note tag I'm looking for. So I would put this on the enemy note tag. Yeah, I guess it's going to be on all the enemies. So after the Dragon Bone sprite settings, I put in item drop, and then the name would be Prismatic Gem, and then we'll just give it a 1% chance. So every 100 enemies you can get this gem. Prismatic Gem. Paste that in. Of course, we'll have like limits to what each upgrade can give you. I think like a plus 10% will be the most you can get from that. Or, maybe not. Maybe make it 100 and then do some reduction. I'm trying to balance a pacify system, otherwise you just beef it up and you don't. All you have to do is just spam one skill and it becomes very boring. Are you laughing at the game or me?
Yeah, the game.
Oh, okay. Yep, you're right, Eleanor. You can make it throwable, then it'd be a prismatic gem. Gunnar, go into your corner. Go back to your corner right now. That's pretty good. Prismatic gem. But it's only prismatic gem. Oh no, that's boomerangs, never mind. May need to scale how it levels up. Yeah, I think so. Because right now I'm giving a straight boost to this on the skill itself. Maybe I have to divide. Maybe I divide it by 10. Yes, precious. Yes, yes. Okay. That would require to do some more math in here. All right. Our multiplier, our skill, the actual HP, and a multiplier. Pacify multiplier. Divide by 10. It's actually a divisor. Oh no, wait, that's not how we're going to do it. We're going to divide the multiplier. Divide by the multiplier. And then on the initialization, we'll set up our pacify multiplier to be 10. Just set it to 10. And then this would be our oh no, wait, I'm doing it wrong. Divide the pacify multiplier by 10. And instead of changing the HP, we're going to change the multiplier. It's not really a multiplier. It's more of a pacify. I'm going to call it pacify mather because it's a mather. That's what it really is. So I'm going to set this to a random 10 to 25. And then I'm going to take the mather and add the pacify skill to it. And then I'm going to divide the mather by 10. I'm not going to set the mather to 10 on the initialization event though, because that defeats the purpose. Here we go. I'm going to figure it out, okay? It's going to work. It's going to work. Just got to get some math going. And then now we can adjust the HP, pacify HP, by adding... I need a conditional, don't I? Yes, because it could be negative. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to add the mather here to it, but a conditional statement inside here that says if the mather is greater than equal to 0, is greater than equal to 1. Then I put this in here. Trust me, it's going to work. It's going to work. So then we're going to... Okay, let me just try to wrap my head around it. We got a math variable that's going to add a random 10 to 25. And then we're going to add our skill to that. And then we're going to divide that by 10. And then, if it's greater than equal to 1, we're going to... We'll have to do some math clamping here. Hold on. I can clamp it here on the division. And that would stop some... Okay, hold on. New script call. What no? Hold on. What number is it? It is 36. 36. Will that work? Maybe. Maybe I have to do a var z. I don't think I do, but if I do, then it would be better, maybe, to be sure. Because then I can just do, like, there's no processing happening inside the clamp. It's just passing one thing. So then I can just do this. Okay, so variable x is going to be temporarily storing the value of game variable 36, and then I'm going to store into y that value divided by 10, and then I'm going to clamp that value, and then I can do set. It's probably one step more than I need, but I think it'll work. Set value of 36 to the value of z. Right? And I'll put a comment in here because I'll forget. What the frick am I trying to do? Divide by 10, but have no decimals. Because just it doesn't, I don't. And then I can get rid of this one. Alright, so now here's our math. We've got this variable. Skeps is quoting me. It's gonna work, just let me get my head around it. What's up, Blizz Ollie? How are you doing? You have Brian Perez here to correct your spelling and a math teacher watching you set up equations. How do you feel right now? I feel very loved. Thank you guys for tuning in and helping me spell things and do math right. No worries, no worries. Thank you, Tiny Goblin. So we've got a variable, and we're setting the value from a random 10 to 25, and then we're adding a pacify skill to it. So it's going to be 1 from default, and as you spend your gems, it goes up. So maybe it'll be up to 100 at max. I'll probably cap it at 100, and so you'll have 110 to 125 at the most. Then you're going to divide that by 10. by doing a little script call. I think I got it right. You're creating a temporary variable and setting it to the value of game variable 36, and then creating another temporary and saying use that last value divided by 10, and then another one saying actually clamp that value so that it doesn't have a decimal, and then set the value of 36 back to, or to the new value of it's divided by 10 but clamped down. And then if it's greater than equal to 1, then what we're going to do is control variables. Because if it's less than 1, I don't want it to subtract from it. I only want it to add when it hits the number. And so then we're going to add that pacify mather, which is number 36. Did that jump scare you? I saw T jump. She just jumped really scared. And I'm like, what's going on? The game is doing its job.
Uh-huh.
The name of the game is called Fear.
Uh-huh.
So it's all sheer terror.
I'm not gonna say much about it because I haven't put in my scores yet.
Uh-huh. Hey, whoever made Fear just scared T.
Yeah, I don't know who made the last one I played either.
Oh, Tiny Goblin, you're BG. Okay. That makes sense. I'm like, I know 2 math teachers now. No, same guy. All right.
Yeah.
My username was
The
taken
one
on
and
YouTube.
only.
That's fine. Okay, anyway, I need to test this. I think it's going to work. Pacify. Obviously, it's going to be a much smaller number now. I can probably raise this up because I'm still testing, so I want the numbers to be higher so that I can fill up the bar faster. So let's say 50 to 100. And then once it's divided by 10, it's going to be 5 to 10 plus 1. It's going to do 5 to 10 every time, pretty much. So I'm going to have to manipulate the pacify skill. It's all right. I'll make a system to spend the gems, and then I'll do it. I'll do it. Hey, you beat it. Whoa, we went straight to 88% pacified. And then 270% pacified. That's not mathing right for me. Hold on.
People always forget to credit themselves. I don't know who made half of these games.
So 51 to 101. That's 36. Is this script call even doing anything? Doesn't seem to be dividing by 10. Oh, I'm retarded. I have to do value. That would make a lot. I'm like, it's not doing anything. I'm surprised it didn't crash. MZ's got like some, or maybe it's a plugin that's stopping it from crashing if it doesn't. Nope, it's still yeah, okay. Nope, that's not the way it's supposed to work. Okay. Game variables.value 36. Why is it just skipping the script call? You can do script calls in an action sequence, right? Right? I don't know. I've never tried, besides the old way of just calling an eval. I had some issues with other things as well, like abort battle doesn't work inside this action sequence. So, big question, are you allowed to do script calls inside of action sequence? I know we're using ES6 here. Let's try let instead of var. That's some serious pacifying going on. Everyone thinks...
Be quiet.
Borns. I love it. Damn, it went straight to 100. And then I have another issue where it's not setting it back to where it should be, right? Yep, there's definitely some issues going on here. Ooh, all right. Corey Davis is here with a $14.14 super chat. What's up, Corey? How you doing? It's good to see you. He says, "Sup, Drift, and the rest of you guys that let me in. 2 questions. First, how did you get the bar to show up in battle? And 2, how did you get the bar to move with the percent? And P.S., can you do it in MV?" That's a great question. I'm using the HUDmaker Ultra, and I kind of set it up in HUDmaker. And like there's no like one simple way to explain it, except for I'm using HUDmaker and some game variables. So I think there is I know there's a HUDmaker. I don't know if it's as easy to use as this one. It's definitely not as easy to use in MV. So I think you can absolutely do it in MV, but I've never really got that in depth with the HUDmaker for MV. But when I saw the one for MZ and just how much better it is, I was all over this. And I'm definitely going to be using this constantly. So, short answer, I'm using HUDmaker Ultra and that's how I did it. And second short answer, yes, you can, but it's going to be maybe a little bit less user-friendly to do. Yeah. So essentially, I just made a few components. I made text that shows this little code right here, and I'm just rounding a couple of variables. It's returning the current divided by the maximum times 100, and then I'm adding a percentage at the end with using these quotations. And so that's why the number's changing, because the variable's changing in game. Selecting all the font size and all that. You have all these options in here to do that. And then this is just showing the name, Pacified, just showing font. Everything is using a display condition, so if I turn off the Pacify system switch, the entire bar goes away, so that I maybe give the player the control over that later on. If they don't want to use it, they can just turn it off. And then the gauge itself, it's kind of a built-in gauge. You just add component and select a gauge and select the color that you want it to be. I can just change that to whatever I want. Let's make it more of a... What's the most calming color? Yellow, right? What's the most soothing calming color? Calming color. It's like a yellow. Aren't people calmed by yellow? That's why... Yeah, there we go. It's kind of a greenish color. I don't know if that's as calming. Let's go more yellow to the red side. Red's not common either. Yellow. It's in between red and green. More gray? Maybe gray. There we go. Oh, I have to save. Save. And I'm manipulating the Pacify system with action sequencing, and that's how you get like the effects and everything. Vigistella plugins and SRD's utility. 777 super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate that. He says black calms me. Well, we'll make it a black bar. We could do that. I mean, it's kind of like a grayish black bar when it's empty. $5 super chat from Vino. He says blue is the calming color, yellow is the nervous color, red is an appetizing color. I don't remember the rest. I learned that in school. Then I forgot. Thank you, Vino. Blue is calming, huh? It would actually kind of match this a little bit. It's like a purple blue. Yeah, let's have it turn blue and see how it looks. I mean, it's still not working right. I've got some bugs. Math.clamp is not a function? Am I just a retard? I think I'm just special. I'm special. Let's just do round then. I'm glad I had the console running. Math.round. You can has round skills. Thank you for the super chats, guys. Appreciate it. Blue, green, and pink are all supposed to be calming. Well, let's make it a blue-green then. Supposedly orange makes you hungry. Oh wait, why am I smashing it? No, I don't want to do that. I want to pacify. Sorry, I hit you. Calm down now. Hey, I should have just used round. Round works fine. No console errors, and the code is working. So I guess math.clamp isn't a thing. Why do I think math.clamp is a thing? Okay, I should now that I know that it's working right, I want to increase the numbers for the sake of making that faster. So let's say between 100 and 500. No, 100 and 250, because then it kind of does the original 10 to 25 that I was thinking. Okay, now that we got the equation, the math set up right, let's go back to making it look the way that we think it should look. A green, blue, blue, green, a nice, maybe like a teal color. I don't want them too close. That way they have like some just, yeah, there we go. That will probably look good. Yeah, it's like lighter on the left and a little bit darker on the right, but mostly the same color. Maybe I go like this. That way it has a nice little, ooh, that's nice, huh? Or I reverse them. Let's do like a light purple, a lavender-ish color, and then a blue-green. I like that. That's good. It goes from like a purple to a blue. Fine. Save. We'll look at it and test the numbers. Yeah, the gradient's great. There's so many cool things about the HUD Maker that I find super useful. I agree. It does look better than like the yellow. And the numbers are looking just about right. You've pacified the encounter. Boom. Oh, it's good. It's so good. Okay, cool. Now there's another thing I have to look at, is just resetting a variable. Oh, I must have already fixed it, because it seems to be doing what it's supposed to be doing now. Oh, yeah. Very cool. Very cool, Kanye. All right. Now I could make a system that increases your pacify skill. And I could make the gems a little more common instead of, what did I put them, 1%? Let's make them 2%. Let's make them twice as likely to drop. So 1 out of 50, essentially. Thank you, Skips. I knew it would work. It just took a little bit of messing with it. I know, Eternal, that's what I want to do. In fact, if you look at the code, you'll see that I have it right here. If it's greater than equal to 100, set it. Oh wait, I guess I should set it this to 100. Set it to 100. I tried to do that, but I set something else there instead of the right thing. So that ought to be... I was wondering why it wasn't working. I did address that, Eternal. I just put the wrong variable. So now it should just cap at 100. So it'll go for like a frame, it'll go like 112 and then back to 100, which I think that's acceptable. There's a chance that that splat move will confuse you. There it is, 100%. 100. Yeah. Very nice. And let's make sure that it goes back to 0 and it starts over again. Yeah. There we go. So, and if you raise your skill up, it's being divided by 10. So if you're raising your skill, it went to 102 and then 100%. If you raise it to 100, then it's going to add a base 10 points every time. So that's, you know, I kind of want to make it so yeah, maybe when you use a prismatic gem, your skill goes up. Yeah, it'll go up 1 point. You know what I'll do is I will add that after the math change. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. I want your skill to matter more. Oh no, but then it defeats the point, because then if you get 100 skill, it's just going to go straight to 100 in one turn. Okay, that can't work like that. It's going to work just like this. But I need to have multiple ways to raise your skill besides just using your gems. I like the idea of the prismatic gem could be used for lots of things, like increasing your skill level and pacify, as well as other things like the fishing sim that this game will become eventually. Just kidding. I could do a fishing system. I would definitely use the HUD maker to make a fishing system. I would need some art to work with, like some fishy art. Some fishy art. All right, now that that pacify system is mostly working, I worry that I'm just gonna see that animation. The player, if they choose to go pacifist run, they're gonna see the animation over and over and over and over and over and over and over. The whole game is just gonna be skill, maybe. I don't know. I'm getting too hung up on it. I'm gonna leave it where it's at because we made good progress on it, and move to something else. Maybe add new enemies. I need to work on the story. I really do. Let's start at the story and see if I can touch it up a little bit. So let's go here. Start the player here. We'll do a fade in screen, if there's not already one. Scrolling text. Okay, let's add another movement route here. New movement route. On the player, turn left. That's it. We'll do a bubble on the player. Yeah. I need to get far, far away from here and then And then he'll come back in and he'll be like, do a balloon. Boom, boom. This event will be like, huh? And then he'll say something else like, I promised your old man I'd watch out for you. Come with me. We'll find you some work. Oh no. And then question mark, exclamation on the player. And she'll be like, no, I don't want to, no. No. I'm leaving. And then she'll just run away. And then so she starts to move, new movement. We'll keep working on it. Player will just move right. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Skipper cannot move. Don't wait for completion. What he's gonna do, he's slower than she is, so he's also going to move right. This event is gonna move right. He'll wait. We'll wait. No, we don't need to wait for his completion either. But what we should do is have a manual wait in here to time it. So I don't think 2 seconds. We'll see that. See if 2 seconds works, and then we'll do sound effect. And then transfer event. Transfer the player to, I guess she'll just go to town for now. We can have more stuff going on after that. Boom, she goes to town. Okay. Boom, boom. Let's look at it, see what happens. That took a turn really quick there. Hey, what did I say? You guys have the dirty mind, not me. Here is the story of Euphrasia, the granddaughter of a fishmonger. I'm sorry, darling, your old grandpappy has finally fished his last fish. Huh? You should head into town and look for work there. Someone with your set of skills could be very handy in a clinic or something. What? But I don't want to work in town. I'd much rather adventure and see the world. I need to get far, far away from here. Oh, I forgot. This event is not the right thing. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this. For the movement, it's gonna mess everything up. Every time I refer to this event, it needs to be bad news guy. Bad news guy. So it just won't work right after we restart it. Now it will. Granddaughter fishmonger. Blah, 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 blah. He fished his last fish. Headed to town. Go work at a clinic. No, I don't want to. I don't want to work in town. I want to go far away from here. He's like, what? I promised your old man I'd watch out for you. Come with me. We'll find you some work. What? No, I'm leaving. He's like trying to walk after her. She's still walking. Hey, that's fine. It's because it's in the middle of the screen and stuff. Transfers, she still finishes walking. That's not a problem at all. The player can walk around, but it's just kind of doesn't really do anything. You're like, well, then the player's presented with this. They're like, what do I do? Well, there's lots of, move your mouse around. It's called clicker, right? So you need to use your mouse. That's part of the game. You got to have a mouse for this game. It requires mouse or You can tap as well if I put it on mobile, but I'm not, so whatever. Year, month, day, hour, minute, second. That will keep going. If you press escape, time actually stops. Pacify skill is shown right here. Time of the game goes no matter what. And then you're presented with this, and you've got you have meat. You start with 10 meat. Oh, food poisoning. Oh, she got that sweet food poisoning. The party's like, okay. Guardian? Why does Guardian say, why is the rings? Let's change that. I'm gonna get rid of the astral sign, blah, blah, blah. 5 is enough. And we'll call this one Relic. That's fine. It's okay to go back on some of your ideas. You know, you may consider it, oh, I'm compromising on my original idea, but you're just trying to finish a game, right? You got to get your game made. So sometimes you just want to take stuff out. As much as it hurts to do that, sometimes you just got to take stuff out. She's a healer, so I might want to make it so that she gains TP when she heals by default. Let's do that. Let's set her to healer by default. She gets TP from healing. So, actor. Let's make all the healers. Just, I'm sure that TP mode, is it called enhanced TP mode, I believe? Enhanced TP systems. Okay, system. TP mode name. So this is for actor enemy state, but not for class? Why wouldn't you put that on class? Why wouldn't TP mode be allowed to be put on class? Starting TP modes. Used for actor note tags, but not class? Why not? Actor, enemy, and states. Well, why not class? Why not include it in class? Maybe in an update. Maybe in an update, you'll be able to use these basic note tags on classes as well. Until then, we'll just use our actor. Not a big deal. TP mode, healer. So I'm going to restart it and see if she starts off with the healer TP mode, like as set as her default. Selman Rerock, I don't know, is Pokemon falling apart? I heard Tim was doing well. It's like a competitor, right? I like this event more than I thought I was gonna like it. It's pretty straightforward. It's quick enough. It's a basic intro. I'm gonna leave that for now. I'm happy with it. I'm sure I'll be unhappy at some point with it, but it's fine for now. We have crafting system from the get-go, so I mean, there's stuff to look at. Wait. Worm leather gi. I believe I required more than one ingredient here. So I gotta check some things, my crafting system things, before I forget, because it's one thing at a time. The brain of a snail. Crafting. Okay, so check the crafting next, but I was looking at something else, right? The skill TP mode, right? She starts as healer, so that works perfectly fine. Okay, good. We're good on that. We're good on that, fam. Now check the crafting system. What's going on with our item? Armor. See, it's only reading this one. White linen sheet. Item, white linen sheet. Is there a space at the end or something? Why is it not selecting that item? Is it the space that's messing it up? Oops. It's reading this and then this. Do I need a comma? Will commas mess it up? We're gonna find out, huh? Now that I'm happy with the intro, the basic intro, I'm gonna just jump into the town just as a starting position. So I don't have to see this anymore until we're like trying to fix it again. Crafting. Yeah, no, yep, it needs a comma. That's all it needs is a comma. Comma, 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 comma. Chameleon. All right. So we'll put a comma for the other ones as well. Whenever we have multiple item, add a comma. Also, maybe the spacing at the beginning messed it up. So we'll get rid of the spacing and we'll add a comma, and then we'll get our formatting right. Let's change our starting position back to town. In this town, enable menu access is here. Okay, good. That's where it should be anyway. I liked Pokemon Y. That was the last one I played. It was the last one I bought. It was Y and Z, but I only bought Pokemon Y. I was like, why? That's it. Whatever. Hey, that works fine. Now it's looking for 3 worm leathers and 3 white linen sheets and 100 silvers to make your worm leather gi. And then here we're looking at 3 warped leathers, 3 beehive chips to make, and 100 silvers to make your warped leather karuta. And they give different stats. I mean, they both apply some defense and some magic defense because they're armor, and they also apply agility, which it shouldn't really apply agility. Why does the armor give you agility? I don't know. I'm gonna just take that off. Doesn't need to have agility. No agility. Sorry, you get no agility for having the gi. You know what? I'm gonna give 5 agility for this one. But now do we have a balance? 12 and 15, that's 32. 12 and 15 is 30, but this gives HP. Maybe the gi will give you MP then. Maybe 10 instead of... Yeah, we'll just have 10 MP. Oops, not 120. $5 super chat from Corey Davis. He says, say son, check your PayPal. You got your PayPal fixed? That's great. That's great. Let me see. I like PayPal because I get 99% of that money. I like super chats too, but I only get 64% of that money, actually. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You got money. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Corey Davis sent me 20 bucks and he says, sup, this is a test. And I'm going to put that in the Wall of Heroes. Because you don't get like all the gamified glory stuff, right? Where it's like, boom, and it sticks up on the chat. And so I make less, but it looks more better on, you know, because they've gamified it. So to circumvent this, I spend the time and I put it on Wall of Heroes to be like, boom. It's also gamified because now it's on the stream, just like it says Super Chat has donated, yada yada, right? So you get your props. In fact, you get more props because I actually get more of that money. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Corey.
Thank you, Corey.
It doesn't always tell me the full thing. So, because sometimes there's more. Like, you can leave more of a message. So let me check this real quick.
PayPal, you know what? I was dealing with PayPal customer service over the course of like 2 weeks at one point, and they've got to be one of the worst customer service people's organization groups, whatever, that I've ever dealt with.
Really bad CS.
Ever. It's so bad.
I remember when I had a recurring payment through PayPal, I contacted the devs of, it was for Fantasy Grounds, and like it's for like D&D and stuff, and I had like the ultimate package or whatever, and I had to pay like $10 a month, and I wanted to cancel that because I wanted to buy the software, because you could buy a license for it or you can pay for a monthly subscription. I'm like, I'm just going to buy the software. And so I bought the software, but I was still getting charged for the monthly subscription. So because it was set up through PayPal reoccurring, I didn't like log into their website with like an account or something. I don't know. It was hard for them to find it and turn it off. So they're like, yo, you have to contact PayPal. And then I tried to contact PayPal. It took me like all freaking day. And then they told me, nope, they can't do it. You have to set it up with them. So they not only did they stall me and waste my time all day, but they pushed me back to the people, to the Fantasy Grounds people. And I had to like contact one of their customer support reps, and then that was more time. I had to go to their Discord and start like messaging them over Discord. So once again, Discord saved it is the only reason I was able to get that, because I found them on Discord.
Discord's amazing.
Discord's great.
I think people should be like companies should be looking into using Discord as customer support.
Yeah, Discord is great. It's like some people use Slack, and Slack is fine too.
Mm-hmm.
But Discord, people are sleeping on it right now.
Yeah.
They're slipping all over it.
Sleeping on it. You know, especially for customer support, because you get that immediate back and forth and the screenshots, and it would just be so useful. So useful.
Another $5 super chat from Corey Davis, and he says, if you got it, I finally got my PayPal working. Hell yeah. All right, dude. That's really good. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the super chats and the donations. I really do appreciate it. It helps. We got our crafting system going and working. That's fantastic. I need to add more recipes and stuff for that. Maybe we make like a ring or something. Some kind of relic. A basic craftable relic that we can put in there. Let's go with this little ring right here, and we'll call it a silver ring, right? A simple silver ring. Word wrap and a simple silver ring that provides a minimal amount of defense. And then I could put in DEF plus 5, and then max HP plus 50. Just a little bit of survivability. Or you know what? 3, and then magic defense plus 3. So it's a little bit better. 3 defense, 3 magic defense, 50 HP. Do we want it to do anything else for rates or anything? Nah. Keep it simple. And this will be general armor, and it will be considered a relic. Price of, I don't know, 2,000? Nah, 1,000. 1,000 silvers. But instead of selling it, it'll be crafted. So we'll do this thing here. Boom, boom. Crafting ingredients. Oh wait, no, I don't type in silver, I type in gold, because that's the thing. It'll cost 100, but then the item, do we already have some items that would make sense to make a silver ring? Nope. So I think I'll make a couple items. Silver ore. And I'll find a... That'll be fine. Silver ore. A type of mineral that can be smelted into item 56. $4.99 super chat from Star Impulse TV. How you doing? Thank you so much for the super chat, Star Impulse. He says, hello. I was wondering if there was a way to do a platform system on MZ. If so, what plugins do I need? It's possible to do a platform system.
Won't be pretty though.
I mean, you could do it. I'm not sure how well it will come out. It's possible.
I mean, you got Smart Jump from Yanfly. Is that what that's called? Smart Jump?
I would use Smart Jump and then probably region restriction. And you're going to have to fake gravity. Mm-hmm. You know, you're going to have to find some way to fake gravity.
It's just never very good in RM for two reasons. One, there's no physics engine. And two, it's just the controls aren't touchy enough. They're not robust enough. It just never feels good. It doesn't feel good. Jumping
from platform to platform it's never like you would want it to be.
Yeah.
I would highly recommend GMS2 for a platform, or even Godot if you like node-based engines.
I've heard good things about Pixel.
Pixel Game
Maker too.
I've heard a lot of things good and bad about it.
Yeah, but for platforms in particular.
For platforms,
it's supposed to be like a beginner's type.
Yeah, for platform games, it makes sense that you would use something like GMS2 or Pixel Game Maker.
Right. Yeah.
Is it possible? Yeah. Is it probably more work than you want it to be, and then it won't come out to be the product you envision it to be? Yeah, probably. You know, if you want to make an RPG or type of RPG game, go with RPG Maker. But if you want to make a platformer game, you're probably better off using GMS2, Pixel Game Maker, or even Godot. Let's see. For the ring, that costs 1,000. I would imagine it would be 2 ingots. Just 1 ingot, even. So the ore, I guess we'll have it cost 100, and then it'd be like 3 ore would make an ingot. So that's 300. Yeah, so making silver rings would make you some money. It would make more sense if I made it take 2 ingots. I think I'll do that just for the sake of economy. Anyway, this is no scope, never occasion, not consumable. It's a regular item. Boom. Let's copy this and paste it underneath it. We're going to do silver ingot, which would be worth 400. It'll take 3, but it'll be worth 400. So let me find something that will look like a silver bar. That'll be fine. A crafted ingot of silver that can be used in crafting. Simple enough. At some point, maybe I'll add all the descriptions for like, this could be made with yada yada yada. And update the descriptions to... I'll go through a pass of descriptions eventually when I have a lot. Any tips for animations in MV? Because I have around 330 skills to animate. Yeah, I have a ton of videos on that. Basically, use the hue sliders, change the sound effects pitches, try to like copy paste patterns. Like you can literally go in the animations and copy the entire thing and then go to the bottom and paste it and then like change. Of course it looks different because we're using particles in MZ, but in MV you're still using sprites. You just change the sprite even. It'll take the pattern and adjust it. So change the sprites that you're using. You know, copy paste a pattern and then change the stuff on it. That's the best, quickest way to do a bunch of them, Eternal. So you're not making them all one at a time. I would definitely find one that's got a weird pattern or anything. Just copy it, paste it at the bottom, and change all the stuff. Change the images, change the sound effects, change the pitch on the sound effects and all that, and then see how it looks. Maybe delete some frames, maybe add some frames if you want to put other things in there. That's my best, quickest suggestion. And I have a few videos on MV about it.
Tips for animations in MV.
Use the existing patterns, but change them up. And do them quick and dirty.
If you have the budget for it, Hadison has some excellent looking packs.
Yeah, there's plenty of animation packs out there for MV. I did see one on, because I was asking yesterday, like I would like to see some new MZ animation packs, and I did see one for $15, but it's on sale for $14 on the Steam store for MZ DLC. It had okay reviews. Maybe I can find it again. I don't know if I want to. I don't know, because some of the reviews maybe not want to pursue it. But let me show you what I'm talking about. RPG Maker MZ, which is 20% off right now, by the way. Here it is. It's this one. It's 10% off. The 3D particle effect pack. Why wouldn't you include a video? Because this doesn't tell me anything. You got 5 screenshots of what? Of what? These screenshots are not showing me shit. Also, it's not in English. So I would love for this to just have one video that goes like 1 minute video. Pay somebody $50 or $100 to make you a video, and show off your animations like rapid fire, like boom, 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 boom. In a way where they wouldn't be copied, of course. Just make a showcase. That $50 or $100 video that you'll pay someone to do will come back in sales for sure.
You don't even have to pay anybody to do it.
Well, you could do it yourself, but I'm saying like that's usually the first barrier.
Right.
I don't know how to do that. I can't do that. And there's a lot of people are scared to learn new things.
You could even just make a battle in MZ, show off a bunch of skills, and take a video of that.
You could totally just do that. Absolutely. So I'm thinking this, my friend, is money on the table that you're not taking advantage of, because I'm scared to even buy it because I don't know if it's worth the crap. But I bet there's a chance that it is. But I need a video. I need this guy to make a video, or girl, whoever, put a video on here, and you will make more sales. Period. So until that happens, I don't know if I want to pick it up. Like, all of this doesn't, I don't care. Fire, explosion, front. You can say anything you want here. It won't matter until I can see it. And these pictures are worthless. These pictures tell me nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is the one that shows the most, but it still doesn't show me anything. You're selling what? Particle animations. So why am I going to judge an animation based on one frame of it? It frustrates me, because anyway. And then, you have this mixed review here. He says that only half of them even work. So I'm like, okay, no video showing them off and somebody saying it doesn't work for them. Okay, maybe I'll wait on it. But then you've got some other reviews. If there was a video, I'd pick it up and I'd make a review of it myself. Anyway, so there is some animation packs for MZ out here. Whatever happened to the competition we held? I'll wait for T to come back. But we had a competition. We held this little animation contest, the Effectseer thing, remember? And we gave away a copy of MZ. Whatever happened to that pack that was supposed to be free DLC? Has that been finished yet? Is anybody working on it? Did it just get... And what happened? Somebody dropped the ball here? I haven't
heard anything.
Is there an end user's license agreement thing that they can't work around yet? What's the problem, and why were we promised this free DLC that we never got? I would like to see that come to fruition. There was a competition that gave away DLC and it gave away a copy of MZ, so it was still big props to Degica for hosting it and making that happen. But at the same time, the point of it was to have a free DLC pack of MZ animations, because I find it a little lacking inside the engine after a little while. I want there to be more animations. more file name animations. I can make more animations with more particle effect files, effects to your stuff. And of course, we can always just, why don't you do it yourself? Well, I have made a few of my own. It's very time consuming, it's very frustrating, and I'm willing to pay a little money to have a pack of good animations. Lily's up. There's my baby. Mwah! Hi, baby. Did you get a big nappy? Yeah. Okay, rant over. Vero Claus says, I'll do a video for that, 20, 30 bucks. There you go. I mean, if you put a little production value in it and really do a good one instead of just like a Bandicam, shit video, that would still work. It would still sell. But if you just put a little bit of production value in it, you'll get that money back. 100. 100. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I love you very much. We're gonna let you guys go. Hopefully you had a good time today. Hopefully you had your questions answered. Thank you to all the super chatters. We got our system set up. Our basic math that's involved with the Pacify system. We did our spelling checks. We did our math checks. Thank you to the math teachers in the audience. BG, thank you. I feel like there needs to be more than just this, right? Because it's smashing a button. In fact, I'm gonna make like a maybe like a some kind of system, like timed. I know I tell people not to do it too much, but if I do like you have to click the button in a certain amount of time, and if you do click it in that time, then it adds more to the Pacify. It creates more skill. It adds like a QuickTime event. Thank you, Eleanor. A QuickTime event. I think there needs to be more. Lily has 100% Pacify skill. 100. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to try to work on that, like a QuickTime event for when you use the Pacify skill. It's really good that we can do these common events now. We can do action sequence with common events because that makes it a lot more easy to... I don't have to write an eval for everything, which is really good. All right. I think we're good. We're good for today. Thank you guys so much for coming and read the names off the chat. Let you guys go. We started a little bit early, and I think we went a good hour and a half or so. Eleanor the Dark, thank you so much. It is a clicker game. That's right. That's right. Quick time, click time. Eternals Atharsis, thank you for being here. Vino, it shouldn't take 3 months to convert a few files. Most should be all set as is. Yeah. Vino said that I messaged Touch a few times about the DLC animation pack from the contest. He doesn't have any answers and thinks they're still converting some files. Honestly, I think we've been lied to. T hasn't been told anything either, so she doesn't know what's the deal with it. And she's like, as soon as I know, I'll let you guys know, sort of situation. But she hasn't been given any information on that. So thank you for tuning in, Toa. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Skepsis. We got Lily playing with the microphone over here. I knew it was going to happen. Nicola Angara, take care. Thank you for being here. Eleanor the Dark, Eternals Atharsis, Pogolatte, Skepsis, D, Toa, Nicola, Vino. Thank you for the super chats, Vino. Appreciate it. Pogolatte, thank you guys for tuning in. Miss Lily 200. Get a free screen recording program as long as there's something showing. That's what I was saying, like Bandicam or Fraps. There's a lot of... You can just use... Streamlabs OBS or OBS even to do a quick video, and it would sell a lot more. And then also pay someone to just convert it to, Google Translate it into English and make another sample project. If you go a little bit farther, just an extra step, you will double, triple your sales, I'm sure, or more. Selimon Rerock, thanks you for being here. Star Impulse TV, thank you for the super chat and tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Corey Davis, my dude, thank you so much for the super chats and the PayPal donation. I'm glad your PayPal is working again. That's good. Veroclaw, thank you for being here. Anyone having trouble with chat? I have to reload the chat updates. I don't know. I wasn't aware of any chat issues, Veroclaw. Sorry you're having issues. Or you were having issues. Yeah, try the good old-fashioned Control+R. We'll reload the page. William McBlack, thank you so much for being here. Gunnar Wall, thank you so much for tuning in. Anybody else? BG, Tiny Goblin Productions, thank you so much. He's probably teaching math now. He's already teaching. Blizz Oli, thank you for tuning in. Skeps, of course. DVD, thank you. Yeah, we got to go. We got a baby on the microphone. Brian Perez, thank you for tuning in. Early birds here. All of you who are here early, thank you for showing up. Wolf Emblem Studios, thank you for tuning in. DVD, Anthony Browning, Christian Micah, and Nat, Majora Wolf 29. See you guys tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. We'll see you. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye. Say bye. Bye-bye.
Can you say bye-bye?
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Say ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Good
Oh, she
job.
did. She said it. There she goes. She told you guys bye. She said bye, 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 bye. Bye, guys.